My medicine ball, you probably have one laying around your house. Pumpkins, even when I lived in New York City and before I had kids, we had pumpkins outside our front door. And since a lot of people right now are not able to be at a gym, or maybe don't have a home gym or home equipment, I thought, why don't we just grab a pumpkin and we'll do a cardio sculpting workout together. It's 30 minutes. My name is Nicole Glore for Nikki Fitness and Prevention Magazine. Today's pumpkin workout will have a full body aspect where we're working everything from our quads and our calves to biceps and triceps, and even a little cardio mixed in. So grab your pumpkin. If you don't have a pumpkin, you can also use any size. If you don't have a pumpkin, you can use a heavy book, a medicine ball if you do have that equipment at home, or even like a basketball or a kickball if you have kids with those things laying around. So we are about to get started. Let's do a quick warm-up. And I'm going to use a lighter pumpkin for the warm-up, but you can just not use anything if you don't want to. Just going to squat and lift and squat and lift. Warming up. We have about a 3-minute warm-up. Going to work our arms, our legs, get our heart rates up. And then we're going to take it side to side. So we lunge and twist, lunge and twist. 4, 3, warming up. 2, working out all different planes of motion, and 1. And let's do some jacks. If you're modifying today, you can do your jack like this, or take it out. Jacks with a jack-o'-lantern. My kids painted this one. 8, 7, warming up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So we did a pumpkin warm-up. We're going to march out and breathe. March at center. Let's do some back rolls, because since we're using a weight, we want to make sure our back is ready for that. Arching and rounding, sort of like cat-cow in yoga. I've done a bunch of Prevention Magazine workouts on Instagram Live and Facebook Live ever since March, and most of them were yoga. This is super exciting because we're going to be doing cardio sculpting. So get ready. If you just joined us, it's a pumpkin workout. I'm Nicole Glore from Nikki Fitness. I have 14 videos on my Nikki Fitness app, from yoga to walking workouts to cardio sculpt. Thank you, Prevention Magazine, for having me. We just did our warm-up, so if you haven't warmed up yet, just start marching in place. I'm taking the heavier pumpkin now. I still have a lighter one near me. You can use the lighter one if you like. Or again, a medicine ball or a heavy book. We're going to start with that lunge and twist, similar to what we did in the warm-up. But this time, you're going to add a bicep curl as you stand. So it looks like this from the front. Lunge back, you're going to serve it down, pull it up. Back, serve down, pull it up. Making sure that on your lunges, you're putting your weight in your back leg. So your front knee is over your ankle. Feeling the biceps hitting it already. Might as well use this equipment if you have it laying around up until Halloween. Maybe even have pumpkins laying around until Thanksgiving. You can keep coming back to this workout time and time again. And I'll post it on Nikki Fitness, NIKKI, FITNESS, on Instagram and Facebook as well for you. 2 more each side. Lunge and twist. Last one. Awesome. Next up, we're going to use the lighter pumpkin for this. And it is a tricep press for the squat. Taking your hands overhead. This is what the arms do. It's a French press. You can also use weights if you have net weights. Adding the squat in. And press. Press. So we already worked biceps. The triceps here, we're working, it's the opposing muscle group. So we're totally working out in balance. From the side, making sure that you're squatting with your knees, not bending the back. Also, with tricep presses, we want to make sure our chin is lifted. Sometimes, keep going, sometimes when we do triceps, we let our neck drop. We call that tech neck, because that's what your neck looks like when you're on your phone all day. We are using our phone now to be healthier and have better posture. So even our iPhone is working on balance with us. From tech neck to repairing that posture. Let's do 4 more. Press. 3, 2, 1. All right, now I'm using my lighter pumpkin again. Cardio time. Speed skaters. you're gonna jump, one leg squat, step off to the side, and reach the pumpkin out. So my legs are doing this. I know I have the camera on a narrow angle, so you wanna step behind with the curtsy lunge. Ready? Let's do 30 seconds. Jump, reach, jump, reach. So if you had a yoga mat in front of you, you're trying to go from completely one end to completely the other. Jump high and low, high and low. That's called plyometrics. We're doing high intensity interval training, our toning moves and our cardio moves, and even the cardio moves use the muscles because we're going low and high. Speaking of high, let's reach it up, reach it up. Now we're pulling it side to side into our pocket. 5, 4, it's just a 30-second interval. 3, 2, and 1. Nice, march it out. March it wide, you can put the pumpkin out for a moment. And let's pull hamstring curls in. Because when we squat, we use our quads. Speed skaters are one-legged squats. And now, hamstring curls, stretch that area out. Maybe you get some water. Towel off. I already taught class this morning for Equinox. So this is a double workout for me. I'm drinking lots of water today. And let's breathe it up. All right, new move. Let's hit the upper back. Picking up the heavy pumpkin. You're hinging forward at the hips. Pull the pumpkin into the chest like a row. Drop it down, stand. That is your deadlift. We're doing 15. Squeeze it up. Think about working your upper back. Squeeze, lift, squeeze, squeeze your glutes. You're only taking the pumpkin to the knees. So think of it as a poem. Knees, squeeze, knees, stand. Knees, squeeze, knees, stand. We talked about posture earlier. Your upper back posture, the best way to work it is by strengthening the upper back. In our life, we're hinging forward over computers, holding kids, over a driving, like steering wheel, and maybe over a disc. So you're rounding your back a lot. When you work your upper back like this, 2 more, you're correcting that posture. Another thing that we do, if you are lucky enough to be able to work out a lot of people do a lot of push-ups and front body work and not as much back body. So that works our back sides and our upper back right here, where it's squeezing together, strengthening those muscles. Pull your shoulders down and back. Let's take another water break. If you're just joining us, Prevention Magazine, Facebook Live, I'm Nikki Fitness. We're doing a pumpkin workout because you probably have them laying around your house. And if you don't have weights, you don't have medicine balls, this is a great piece of equipment you can get right from your front door this time of year. We're going to start next with a plie squat with the shoulders. So that means heavy weight again. Plie squats, your feet are double the shoulder width apart. Look like a sumo wrestler. And we're going to drop it down, press it up. Down and press. Down and press. 15 of these again. So see the pattern that we've been doing is 2 toning moves and 1 cardio move. If this was a full 45-minute workout, I would repeat set 1, repeat set 2, and repeat set 3. So you would do set 1 twice, set 2 twice, and set 3 twice. Press, down, press. 4. You should feel it in your biceps and shoulders. 3. Try not to bend the back. See my shoulders stay over my hips. What not to do is this. We're going to keep our back safe. Last one. You guys having fun yet? Give me a shout out, let me know. It's cardio time again. So for this cardio interval, we are going to use our pumpkin. I'm going to grab the lighter one. You can choose a heavier one if you'd like. Start with a jumping jack. Pressing to the sky. Your arms are already feeling fatigued. After this, we're going to do a lateral lunge to the side, and we're going to try to get our elbow to the knee. So that looks like this. Jack, side lunge, elbow to the quad. Jack, side lunge. Jack, side lunge. Perfect. This is the perfect weight. I would say this pumpkin is about 4 pounds, maybe 5 pounds. The heavier one I was using is at least 15. This is a 30-second cardio interval, just like the last one. We have 10 more seconds. High intensity interval training, HIIT, you've probably heard of it. It burns more calories in a shorter amount of time and increases your afterburn. So afterwards, when you're recovered, you're still burning more calories. One more time. Nice and low. Excellent. If you ever need to modify, just don't lunge as far. Breathe it up. Walk it center. March it wide. Center. Wide. Hamstring curls. So we're rounding the bend. We're going to do set 3. And then we're going to repeat that all. So set 3 workouts involve a little more abs. If you have a mat or a blanket, something you can sit on the ground, you might want to grab that. We're going to start standing with a bicep move, and then get 2 moves on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Water break, towel off, and I'll show you the next pumpkin move. So your choice of what you want, the heavy or light. This is a bit of a balancing act, but because you're balancing, your abs are also working, multitasking. You hold it out like a tray, abs working to hold you up. Then you lift it to the sky, then you put it on the other hand, and you let go. Grab it, take it up, other hand. Now, if you have a nice stem, that's a good way to sort of grab onto it, use it as a handle. Reach, open. Reach, open. Feel those abs working. Your legs are slightly bent, knees slightly bent. Your hips are tucked forward, so we're not arching our back, right? We're tucking our hips to protect our back. Open, let go. Perfect. Open, drop. This is actually one of the easier moves because we're not using our legs. I think this is the only one that's not a big multitasker. It's just abs and arms. One more, switch it to the second side. Good. Now we're going to come to the floor. I'm going to move our mat in, and I recommend a heavy pumpkin for this move. This is called the V-twist. You're laying on your mat, but you're sitting up. What I want you to avoid is rounding the back. Try to stay up like this, leaning back, engaging the abs, but a nice flat, straight back, diagonal, but straight. Head is lifted too, so your neck isn't turned in, straight like this. Pick up your pumpkin. You can start with your feet down or take them up to tabletop as you twist. Twist, twist. Hitting the abs. The heavier the pumpkin, of course, the heavier it's going to be. And if you're just joining us, this is the pumpkin workout. I'm Nikki Fitness for Prevention Magazine. It's a 30-minute cardio and toning workout. We're about halfway through. We have 3 different sets of exercises. We did set 1, set 2, this is set 3, and we're going to repeat them. Side to side. 4, 3. You feel your biceps here too. As long as you're obliques, you got your biceps going with that heavy pumpkin. Last one. Okay, lighter pumpkin up next. This is called a suitcase crunch. Let's call it the pumpkin crunch though. You lay down straight, legs straight. Take your arms overhead. Crunch up, pull your knees in. Let your shoulders come off the mat and reach the pumpkin towards your feet. And then take it down and up, down and up. The reason I thought of doing a pumpkin workout is because right now some people aren't going to the gym because of everything that's been happening in the country in 2020. And maybe we don't have exercise equipment at home that we can use. So if you have a pumpkin laying around, it's like a kettlebell or a medicine ball. Think about how heavy a kettlebell is. You can kind of use this the same way. You can't swing it, but you can definitely use it as weight. Especially if it has a sturdy stem. 4 more. Reach those legs out long. 3. Remember to bring your shoulders off the ground. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. And reach. Good job. Let's bring it up to sitting with another cardio interval. Light weight for the cardio interval. It's a plie with a double hop. You jump your legs out. We did this plie earlier, and then you do 2 hops, sort of like a jack. Down, hop, hop, down, hop, hop. We have 30 seconds for each cardio interval, remember? Ooh, working out our arms as well as our inner thighs, quads, and glutes. From the side, it looks like this. Remember not to bend the back. We're not bending the back like this. We keep the back over the hips. Nice. You can even turn it. Down, hop, hop, down, hop, hop. 5 seconds more. Last one. Excellent. Head down. And just hamstring curl. Because again, you work your quads. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, let your heart rate come down. So in high intensity interval training, you get high and then you get low. It's like hills and valleys. Right now we're coming down into the valley, catching our breath. The next time we have a cardio interval, we'll be back up that mountain again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get back to those pumpkins. Take your water break, towel off. We're going to repeat set 1 because we're halfway through our workout. Set 1, you'll remember, was the lunge and twist. You take your pumpkin, you lunge back with the right leg, twist to the left. You're going to open your arms a little bit, like you're handing the pumpkin to somebody. When you come up, you curl, so you're working your biceps. And you step the left leg back, twist to the right, and curl. From the front, it looks like this. And curl, open, and curl. We're doing 10 each side. 2. Working legs and arms and abs with that twist. Here's 5 more, halfway done. 3 more, you can do 3 of anything. I want to see power. And 1. Good, you're crushing it. Crushing it so far. Let's take that down. Light pumpkin. Still working the legs, but we just worked our biceps. Now we're going to do triceps again. This is the French press from earlier. Chin stays up. We're going to add the leg. Squat like you're sitting in a little chair and stand up. Down and press. I got out my autumn artwork behind us today. And all of my windows where I'm standing look almost exactly this colorful. I love the autumn leaves, especially as sort of a cushion on getting into winter where it's not as pretty. If you have to not have swimming pools and not have beach time, at least you can have pretty leaves. We have 5 more. 4 with the triceps. 3. Squeeze the glutes. 2. 1. All right, that's our 2 Tony moves. Time for cardio again. We're repeating step 1. Speed skaters. Take your lighter pumpkin. Jump at the length of your yoga mat. Plie, curtsy squat, and reach it out. Curtsy squat, 1 leg. The curtsy just means that the other leg reaches behind you. So you jump, your right leg is bent, your left leg goes behind. If you're modifying, just don't go down as low, stay where I am right now. Low, high, low, high. Have a little bounce in the middle. 8. 30 seconds on every cardio interval. Now let's take it high into our pocket, outside pocket. 10 more seconds here. We got 4, 3, be a champion, 2, and 1. This time we can use our pumpkin and just do a little knee up to calm down. Bring our heart rate down. This is working the abs, obliques, knee to the opposite shoulder. So left knee towards right shoulder. 4, breathe, 3, 2, 1. Remember your modifications. You can always choose one of these cool down moves in case the other cardio interval is too intense. I wanted to set up a little spooky candle set for us today. Usually I have all my Buddhas and my yoga stuff behind me in the studio. And I usually don't have a spooky shadow here, but I thought it might be fun to change it up. All right, next move, we gotta pick up those heavy pumpkins. We have a deadlift, which sounds like a scary Halloween move anyway. A deadlift with a row for the upper back. Hinge at the hips. Remember, we're not rounding the back. We stiff the butt back. We want a nice flat back for posture. Pull it up, elbows to the sky, drop it down, squeeze and stand. Knees, squeeze, knees, stand. Knees, squeeze the elbows up. This is working the back body. The upper back, which repeats these rhomboids, and also the glutes. I have a video called Booty Camp on the Nikki Fitness app if you're into more glute workouts. And almost all of my workouts are high intensity interval training, except I have 2 walking workouts. That, one's with weights, one's without weights. Those are great if you're rehabbing, or if you just wanted to have some more anti-aging workouts, keeping it gentle. And I have a bunch of yoga workouts as well on the app. 5, squeeze. 4, you're getting the yoga video for free here, and I don't have this yoga workout, this pumpkin workout on the app. So this is a special for Prevention Magazine and Facebook today. Last one. So you should really be feeling the glutes and the upper back right now. Water break. Make sure you take time to hydrate. Whew. By the way, you can put on some music in the background. I always love working out to music. I don't put it on when we're doing this because I don't want you to not be able to hear me. You can always ask, you know who the lady whose name starts with A. I don't want to say enough, so I have one here to play your workout playlist and keep it low in the background. Just sort of jazz up for those cardio intervals. Okay, we are ready to jump back in. Let's do the bicep. We're going to take it off to the side, press it overhead. This is your heavy pumpkin. If you have the stem, you can put the stem just like this and let go. Press it up, bring it down, let it go. Press it up, put it down, open. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're working your obliques because that really heavy pumpkin is off to one side. Think about it. If your obliques weren't holding you up, you just tip right over. Up, down, open. Work those biceps. It's called isometrics when you're just holding the weight and not lifting and lowering it. If you're looking to connect with me, I would love to hear from you. See all your comments, but I'm too far away to read them right now. I'm at Nikki Fitness on all social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And I'm KKI Fitness. Press and lower. Open. Now, if you work out really hard, sometimes it translates into your eating choices. So keep that in mind this week, making sure we get lots of fruits and vegetables. And maybe we'll even bake something with our pumpkin that's healthy. One more time, and open up. Nice job. It's cardio time once more. It's about to go off. Are you guys ready? Get jazzed up, get revved up. This time it's the jack and elbow lunge. We take the jack in the middle with the light pumpkin, elbows to the knee. Up, other side, jump. 30 seconds, we are on the clock. Back on that horse. It's our second time doing this cardio interval. And that's our second set of exercises. So that means we only have one more set to go. We just have to repeat set 3 with all the ab work. Side, jump. It's amazing how much you can squeeze in to just 30 minutes. You got your cardio, you got your legs, back, abs, and arms. 10 more seconds. If you're modifying, don't go as low. Step out, then little lunge. Step out, little lunge. Good. 2 more. 1 more each side. Elbow down and down. Awesome work. Get ready for the mat. We're just going to cool it down for a second. You can use your pumpkin again to cool down. This time, just take it side and up, side and up. A diagonal motion. Really, a cool down is just anything that's about a third of the effort as your cardio interval. 2 more, this one wants our obliques. Last one, we're cooling down from cardio. So far, we've done 5 cardio intervals, along with all of our toning moves. And we're on to repeat set 3 here. We did set 1, 2, 3. Then we did set 1 and 2 again. Almost done. Well, this cool down and stretch as well. Okay, let's get our heavy pumpkin. Come to the ground. Lean back. Tall in the back, not rounded. If you want to pick your feet up, lift them up, and side, side. Working those obliques. Keep breathing. If it starts to get to be too much, you can take your feet down. 10, 9, 8. We're about 25 minutes into our workout. That means we're so close to cooling down. 3, 2, and 1. If you're just joining us, you can do this with a medicine ball, a kettlebell, a heavy book, a water bottle. But I thought we would do the pumpkin workout today because a lot of people have them sitting around and maybe we're not going to the gym, and maybe we don't have home equipment. Now we take our lighter pumpkin. If you have a medium one, you can just use the same one for every exercise. But that one was really heavy for me. This one's a little too light, so it's easy to just sort of switch it out. This is this pumpkin crunch. Reach long, crunch, shoulders off the ground, pumping towards your shoelaces. And up. Lower it down and up. We have 20 all together. If you'd like to modify this, bend your knees. You can also just do this here without taking the feet up at all. So level 1 is just keeping the feet down. Level 2 is keeping the knees bent but still lifting the feet. Level 3 is legs straight out, hovering a few inches off the ground. Inhale, exhale when you crunch. You usually want to exhale during the harder parts of your workout. We are crushing it. What I love about this time of the workout towards the end is not just that you're almost done, but it's that you get those feel-good endorphins, those happy chemicals that make you feel like a superhero, like you can accomplish anything. Last one. And let's come standing. We have 1 cardio interval left, and then we cool down. This is the plie double clap. Heavy, pumpkin, or light. Because it's cardio, I'm going to recommend light. Plie squat down, double hop. We got 30 seconds on the clock. It's go time. If you're modifying this, step out and stand, step out and stand. Keep your back straight. Remember, shoulders back over hips. Trying not to bend forward like this. Let's make it fun for the last 15 seconds and do third turns. So to the side, to the middle, to the side, to the middle. One more time. Really get low, get high. Plyometrics, high intensity interval training with our pumpkins. And 1. Now let's pull it down. Step, reach, step, reach. You made it. Whew, I hope you're proud of yourself. You can always get this workout. I'm going to save it and post it. NikkiFitness.com and Nikki Fitness, N-I-K-K-I Fitness on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And this will be saved on the Prevention Magazine Facebook page. Now march it wide, put the pumpkin down, march it center. March it wide, march it center, hamstring curls. Pull it in, stretching out those quads. Breathe deep. Let's take a bigger arm. Pull. Get your breathing back towards normal. Feel free to take a water break. Towel off. 3, 2, 1. Maybe put on some calming music for our last 2-minute cool down. So put your foot on the ground near that pumpkin. Left foot, hand on the right leg. I'm mirroring you. So it took me a second to think about it. Holding for 4. You want your toes up towards your face, flexing the foot, feeling a nice hamstring stretch in the back, but your hands are on the opposite leg. In case you lost your balance, you wouldn't want to push through the straight knee. Same leg now flips to a quad stretch. Inhale deep, exhale slow. I also teach yoga, as I mentioned, so I like to say, stretch out your lungs while you're stretching your legs and the rest of your body. So inhale deep, filling up your lungs, and exhale. Step that foot back, so you can step right behind you. I'm going to turn so you can see. Your heel is down on the ground. Lean forward, but relax the shoulders. Inhale deep, exhale slow. I hope you enjoyed that little lunch break. We're going to add on to the same leg that's behind. Take that arm up, and it's a tricep stretch. Remember though, to keep your chin lifted. We mentioned we don't want to have tech neck or looking down, right? Keep it up for good posture. Pat yourself on the back for getting that good workout in. And we're switching legs. Heel is down. Lean into it. Relax the shoulders. Triceps on this side. Don't worry, I'm going to get to the quad hamstring stretch on the other side. And then release. We're going to lift the back heel. Take it back further. This is a hip flexor stretch, and add a shoulder across. You're going to leave your shoulder below your earlobe, really low, and grab above or below your elbow joint. Try to get your back leg a little straighter. Good. Switch legs. Heel is lifted. Take the shoulder across. And stand up again. Now, the other leg for the hamstring stretch. Inhale deep, exhale slow, relax your shoulders. I want to say thank you to our friends, these pumpkins, for participating with us today, being good sports, giving us some extra equipment, some extra weight to our workout. Standing up tall. Today we worked our calves with all the jumping, our quads, our glutes, our inner thighs with the plie squats, our obliques. We worked our triceps, our biceps, our shoulders, even our upper back. If you wanted to do one more thing, let's say you have some more time before you have to get back to work or whatever you're doing at home, homeschooling maybe, what you could do is push-ups. So now we're going to take both legs apart, gently press. Drop one shoulder, look behind. This is to stretch the inner thighs that we worked when we did the plie squats. In the cardio and the toning. Other side. Good. Last stretch for the day. This one's super important. I'll show you 2 different ways to do it. It's a figure 4 where you either sit low, you can grab onto a wall or a chair or railing, press your elbow into the leg, or if your leg's shaking because you worked so hard, you can sit on the ground, take your leg across, turn your fingertips away from you, and press your rib cage toward the leg, and also press your leg away. So my fingertips are facing away from me, behind me here. Inhale deep. Exhale slow. Other side. If you're just tuning in, we did a pumpkin workout. I'm going to save it right here on Prevention Magazine and on Nikki Fitness, Instagram, social media, including Facebook and Twitter, and on NikkiFitness.com. And I have 15 different videos on the Nikki Fitness app. So that means everything from walking workouts to workouts with your baby, called Baby Booty Camp, to fit travel workouts that require no equipment, to a lot of different yoga workouts, including with your kids. And then I have the high intensity interval training like we did today. Booty camp, hardcore abs, a winter workout, a bridal workout. So many different ways you can work out different every day of the week. We call that cross training, which is the best way to work out and just have fun with it. So I hope you guys had so much fun today with our friends, these pumpkins, and I hope to see you again soon.